How to sell Canva templates into Etsy. In this step-by-step tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how we can do this. Welcome to Tech Express. My name is Steven. I'm going to be showing you guys how we can create some Canva templates and then later on how to sell those into Etsy. So I'm going to be showing you how to create an Etsy account, how to add a become a seller account, how to have an account into Canva, and of course how to create your template so you can export that and sell this into Etsy. So the very first thing you want to do, guys, is to go into the canva.com and create an account. So I can click here and I can go for sign in. In my case, I'm already signed it in. So what you want to do, I'm going to go for sign out, and then later on I can just click into sign in. In my case, I'm going to go and open a new private account, private window, so you can see how it's going to be looking my actual first place into Canva. So go for sign up totally for free. Go into accept all your cookies. And what did you want to choose? A Google account, a Facebook, or choose an email account? In my case, I'm going to be choosing email. I'm going to be choosing a new email, custom email, and go for continue. Later on, it's going to be asking me for my actual name and go into create an account. So lastly, you just need to select the squares to verify that you're not a robot, and of course enter a code to finish the signing up. So after that, I'm not going to be able to enter Canva. Once we're here into Canva, I'm going to hit into create a design. So let's go and open something really easy. Let's say, for example, that I wanted to create like a Facebook cover or like a YouTube banner, which is actually this one. Now it's going to be popping up the new editor section of Canva. So whether I can start to create my template, or I can choose a custom template so I can create my template inside that template. So let's say, for example, that I can choose this one. Instead of just choosing this image, what I want to do is to delete the elements that I don't want to see. Let's say, for example, this one, we're going to delete, and now I have this option. So first of all, what I want to do is to start by editing and customizing this actual template, and then later on, once I have everything successfully done, I can go and save this actual file. So let's say that I'm just going to be deleting this one. I'm going to go for tech your channel, like that, and let's say that I don't like this actual logo. I'm going to delete this element, and then later on what I can do is to change the actual let's say the title, the custom title. I'm going to just leave it like that, and I'm going to make this a little bit more smaller like this, and there we go. So once I have like customizing this, I mean, this is like too broad, this is like too easy to create, but in this case you just need to, of course, to take your time to create this one. So once I have created a template, let's say that this is like a template, right? So I'm gonna go into show, and as you can see, we have different options. I can choose the option that says download. I have the shared on show. I have the collaboration linked, people with access. So if I choose edit, I can choose a new person here. So I can add, let's say, for example, like a new email, and here where it says edit, I'm going to choose this option. Let's go for, instead of can view, I'm going to be choosing can edit or can comment, so they can copy and paste this template presentation of Canva, and they can customize that inside their own personal Canva section, so they don't need it to buy absolutely anything. So I'm going to hit into send. Once the people have bought this, I'm going to be sending that into their actual Canva account. Or what you can do is to go a little bit back and hit into add people, and I can add a actual group if I wanted to. But in my case, I can choose the collaboration linked. I can go with anyone with the linked, can edit and hit into copy linked. So once people start to buy my customized stuff into Canva, I just need to provide them the link, which is actually the one that I have just created. I'm going to open a new tab here, and then I'm going to paste this one into like this. So now that I have my actual product that I wanted to sell into Etsy, now that I have customized that stuff, we have now created a template, we are now ready to start selling into Etsy, right? So the first thing we want to do is to go into the Etsy.com, and once you are into Etsy, what you want to do is to sign up. In my case, I'm going to be opening a new tab. Let's go for become a seller inside Google, or this one is going to be taking us into the new section so we can get started here into Etsy. Before we can start to create the actual store, I can totally suggest you to check it out, the sales section, so you can see everything about the fees, the tools, the support stories, the FAQ, everything is going to be appearing in here. Even there's actual education, so there are a few specialists into Etsy that will be helping you how to run a successful shop into the seller handbook, so I can just figure it out. I mean, if I think that this one is okay to get started with, I can go into open my Etsy shop. So I'm going to just provide an email. I'm going to hit into continue, and it's going to be asking me for creating a first account. So I just need to add my first name and of course add a passcode, and then hit into register. Almost as any kind of place, you of course need to get started with verifying your account. So I can go into the sell on Etsy section. I'm going to hit into let's do this. So I'm going to be skipping these questions for now. You can use this element depending on what you wanted to sell and what you're looking for. So I'm going to go into start your shop. So here we have different options. I need to enable my shop preferences. I need to enable the name of my shop, the stock of my shop, how do we want to get paid. We need to set up a billing in order to receive the money, and lastly would be to securing our shop. Once we have successfully done that, it's going to be appearing something like this. I'm going to go now into my shop manager. It's going to be appearing now my Etsy like this, so I can now start to sell here into Etsy. You want to locate, guys, the listing section once you have created your account and you have the become a seller section. As you can see, it was actually really easy. I have nothing yet active because, as you can see, sometimes I just created like a draft. I created like just one product. I create more products, and here into draft is going to be appearing on my element that I have just created. This one are not active because remember that we need to pay 20 cents in order to have one listing active. So if you're okay with that, hit into add a listing. And here what you wanted to do is to add a photo of the element that you wanted to sell. So since this is an actual digital file and we don't have like an actual image, what I wanted to do is to look out for the share version. I'm going to hit into download. I'm going to choose a PNG file. I'm going to download this image, and later on what I wanted to do is to add a new page inside the same document. Look out for uploads. I'm going to upload the same file so I can open it once again. Choose edit image. I'm going to choose smart mockups and choose a laptop. And my design is going to be appearing in here. So that's how we can start by adding a few mockups inside your custom section. So I just need to retract this. So now that I have my presentation, I can go back into Etsy and I can just import the photo that I have just added, and it's going to be appearing in here. So I'm going to go for title. Let's go for Canva template for your YouTube channel or YouTube banner channel, whatever. And here what I want to do is to fill as much information as I can, speaking about the listing, the category, the renewal options, the description. Everything is going to be added in here. Since this is a digital product, what you wanted to do, of course, is to tell that this one is going to be a free shipment and you're not going to be like charging extra money. So go back into your listings, go into your draft sections, and once again you just need to go into the preview. So you need to look how it's going to be taking your actual work, and you can go now into published. So once again, remember that here it says by renewing, you acknowledge that we need the non-refundable fee. You need to pay for 20 cents in order to list this into Etsy. If you're okay with that, just hit into published, and now you can start to get started here into Etsy. I mean, this is like a really broad tutorial. We need to cover finances, marketing, integrations, settings, and much more, but this is like just a quick tutorial so you guys understand how to sell into Etsy, how to design stuff into Canva, and how you can get started by earning money into Etsy. This is just like a very beginners tutorial, but if you wanted to know a little bit more advanced tools for Etsy, you can leave a comment down below and we can see what we can do for you guys. So with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching the video, and well, I'll try to see you next time.